I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rankin, we haven't seen any of your face for ages in a video for your American and Canadian tour. And you'd be right. And I'll tell you for why. I had to come home to get my American visa sorted, so I was going for a week out in Canada and then come back to the UK, get it sorted, get on a plane. However, it became slightly more complicated. The US Embassy took a little bit longer than they said they were going to. Shocker. And so I had to very sadly cancel a few gigs. We're doing our best to reschedule, but we can only do our best. But now I am out. I'm here. There's also the trouble that the lovely people at Air Canada lost my luggage, which included my camera and my CD wallet, which was a bit of a bastard. But they're doing their best to not return my emails or my luggage, so great news. Thanks, Air Canada. Right, so I'm here at Gracelands, former home of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. I don't know a lot about Elvis. I know the obvious stuff. He was the first man on the moon, killed Hitler, and was the first person to use the phrase, "It's all good." But I'm going to find out a little bit more about Elvis and hopefully a little bit more about this American dream I keep hearing about. So I'll get back to you. Elvis. 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 Turns out you're not actually allowed to film in Gracelands, but let's see what I can get away with. Oh, Elvis. 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 Elvis' swimming pool. Oh yeah. Ooh. Elvis. 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 Gracelands. Going to Gracelands. Gracelands. Memphis, Tennessee. Going to Gracelands. Elvis lived here. And sadly, he died here. King on his throne. Dead. Fat. On drugs and cheeseburgers. Rest in peace. So I finished my tour of Gracelands and I know pretty much everything about Elvis now. I knew he invented the, now know he invented the yo-yo. He was the first man in Germany ever, and he was the first man to do a double backflip on a BMX. So quite interesting stuff. I'm in the car now, in the car park at Gracelands. And I was thinking, you know, if I had to, I don't know, maybe it was a life or death situation, and I had to do it with a man, I would with Elvis. Life or, well, I mean, if he asked, I would. Or if he was still alive, I would write to him and ask if that would be alright. I would camp outside his house for a number of years, if that's how long it took for Elvis to sleep with me. Just a thought. I've been to Taco Bell and I'm comfort eating some Miss Elvis. Very nice. Been here for about 4 days now. Landed in Pittsburgh on Friday, which was nice. I was expecting more trouble at the airport than I got. I was hoping, ideally, for a bit of the old finger up the bum bum. Because it's a guilt-free finger up the bum, if anything. Because you know, you don't. It's not like you invite it, ask it, go out roaming the streets late at night for it. You just get it, and you have to deal with it. And that way, you know, it takes the guilt out of it. But sadly, not. I had to sit in a room for an hour and a half and watch Glenn Beck, which was irritating. No one knew how to change the channel. And then they let me go, which was nice. Very nice of them. So I played in Pittsburgh, which was a lot of fun. Very nice people. Nice beer as well, actually. Good rave up, good party. And then I went down to New Orleans for a show at Mardi Gras with numerous other individuals. Green Velvet for one, he's a nice chap. Also Original Sin and Sigma, lovely. Strapping, handsome gentleman. Very sexy, very erotic man. And then we got some chicken and went to bed. It was nice. Went around Mardi Gras. I don't really understand Mardi Gras. It's a confusing concept to me. All this clambering, reaching up for the beads, and the people at the top throwing down the beads, like some sort of, you know, royalty throwing pennies at the poor, who are just drunk idiots like me. I was a drunk idiot. I left New Orleans on the Monday. Hired a car. Some lunatics decided that I was allowed to rent a car. I got no further than half an hour out of New Orleans before I was promptly pulled over by the Louisiana State Police. He told me to remain in the vehicle. Came over to the vehicle. I wound down the vehicle, wound down the window. Went down the window of the vehicle. He said, "Sir, do you know why I'm stopping you for?" I said, "Because I'm young and I'm white and I've got a moustache." He said, "No, you're driving like a twat." And after some time of me trying to explain to him that I played by no one's rules but my own, however, I still managed to continually get results, maintain quite a high level of results despite not playing by anyone else's rules but mine. He still, even after 10 minutes of that, wasn't having it, so eventually I apologised for being British and he let me go on a warning, which was nice. And now I come to be here in Memphis. It's quite nice here, I quite like it. Yeah, I went to the Coyote Ugly Bar, which was just did well to reinforce just how much Hollywood has lied to us over the years, and you'll see from the footage I'm about to show you why.